that aren't going to be covered by the tavern. So that's very nice. Tavern has a much bigger radius than the chapel, which you can see does not cover everyone. And at some point, my plan is to bulldoze a couple of buildings right here and build another chapel, and then I should get coverage over my full town. But that can come much, much, much later. In fact, what I could do... What did I hit? N. Oh, cool. Like just an eyedropper. I'm going to start dropping some buildings here. Like so. Leave room for the tavern. Actually, I'll probably build a road right there. So again, you can see I'm favoring a super densely packed configuration for my town rather than anything that's particularly aesthetic. Hope that doesn't offend anyone's sensibilities that I'm such an ugly builder. But that's just how I roll. There we are. I mean, it's a perfectly functional town. I think people would enjoy living there. I mean, it's practical. I don't know. I guess the only thing that just hit me is, will people have to walk? Well, we'll find out. Because I'm going to build the tavern right here. And the question will be, do these guys have to walk to the tavern to get their drink? Or is it just they're going to be in the radius and they'll be okay? I think it's the latter, but we're going to find out. Autosaves, island discovered, village, build options. Where's my ship? What's this thing blinking away? I don't know, nothing. Oh wait, so yeah, I want to trade this stuff. Hello, I need this stuff. And let's check our supply levels. We have currently an excess of iron ore and not enough coal. And I think that's true. I think, yeah, even here there's only one. I'm going to build another coal place. I'm going to supply it over here. We can probably fit it in here and just be perfectly peachy keen. May as well continue to use cobblestone. There we are. So we'll see what that does for our goods balance. So spices. Okay, let's get our ship. Hello. And let's go and spend some of our honor here. We'll go over here. This is awfully nice. I like the little river. I like the little bridge they've got going on, you know. It's quaint. Time of great exploration and discovery. And the title Dawn of Discovery, I know some people don't like it because it's not really, you know, the original name of the game, but it's not a bad title for a couple of reasons. One, there was the discovery of land at this time. It was about expansion and colonization. But they also, this is during the Renaissance, where there was a lot of discovery of technology. So I quite like it from that point of view. It was one of the first times in human history...
Enough goods are being produced from your iron smelter.
Thank you. It's one of the first times in human history where innovation sort of became expected. It was understood that we could literally intentionally advance science, and people worked to discover things. Up until then, it was a little bit more accidental. Well, there was the original age of, like, you know, the Greeks, and actually the Muslim world did a really, really, really good job before the Dark Ages kicked in. I mean, Dark Ages is mostly the fall of, like, the Western European society, but it did sort of splash over and destroy a lot of things all over the world.
How wonderful to see you again.
Well, it's very nice to see you too. So I'm going to pick up this splendid gift. I've got lots of honor to spend. Nothing I want to do with it.
Houses are always open to you.
And actually, I'm going to go right ahead and unlock the second level as well. We'll make lots of friends right away. I don't need any of this stuff.
I'd be happy to help you.
So now my ship is carrying two of these gifts, which I'm going to bring over here. And once it gets there, I'll get a pop-up. I can give him that, and then I can start building on the southern islands because I want a supply of spices.
If you attend to our welfare, we can dedicate ourselves to making new discoveries.
Cool. I've never played with that before. I'm very excited. More houses expanding a level.
The Grand Vizier is waiting for you.
Advise you to take the
How's
gift.
that here?
Yes, yes, yes. What am I looking for here? Oh, right, the tavern. I want to get that online. Oh, I still don't have enough stone? Really? Alright, it's coming in, but slowly. 17. I can look over here. How much is sitting in the queue? Only, oh, none. So, the cart guys are being really good about collecting these goods. They're not piling up at all.
Have you
another cart.
brought a token of your
Right here.
friendship?
There he goes. And pick up some more stone. Yes, I have brought a token of my friendship. Two of
Your
them, in fact.
continuing efforts are to be rewarded with this title.
Right, so I sort of jumped ahead and got two titles at once, 2 levels at once. And, yeah, so now what I'm going to do is take my ship, and we're going to settle our first expansion island. And it is going to be one of these southern islands.
This precious ship shall be yours. It is the Sultan's wish.
Perfect. I thought they gave you a ship.
Come in.
So right here, he's actually giving me a ship, and this one is loaded with wood and tools, and also some dates, which is going to be important to help me settle initially. And I'm getting some pop-ups in Steam. Now, I don't think I need to use this ship. I'm a little confused, because when I'll build a warehouse, it'll be an Oriental-style warehouse with this guy, but I don't think that actually makes a difference. This, I think, is a decent island. We are going to have dates, spices, clay, which I don't really need right now, but dates and spices are good. It's also a really big island. What else we got? This one, no. Almonds, roses, clay is no good for me right now. This is another sizable island. Silk, indigo, no. Dates and spices and just ruins, I guess. Okay, no, this island seems like the best choice. And where do we want to start off? I don't think it matters, but maybe... Actually, you know what? I'm going to build on the north side just to minimize transportation time. So we're going to send a ship over that way.
What building project are you planning?
So you can see I have a Nomad tab now unlocked. So, and I'm going to expand. So what happens with an expansion? You bring a ship with enough goods to an island, and you can build your warehouse. It doesn't take very many. It's three wood, 5 tools to get started, and a little bit of gold. So I'm going to drop this. It's really, yeah, maybe a little further around. I can't build here because my ship's not near it. Okay, let's bring the ship a little further around and build it right here. I guess it doesn't actually matter. We've got some deposits here we can work with. Not that it'll actually reach. But we can build some farms, maybe. Okay, we can make use of this. Sorry, guys. Like that. Bam! And the ship automatically transfers all the goods in there as well. So we've got some dates. We've
A
got some wood and
courageous
tools as well.
decision. You're bound to encounter new challenges in the Orient.
All right. So,
If
yeah.
you settle here, the Sultan will finally be able to learn more about your culture.
Well, there you go. That was our goal. Has nothing to do with the fact that we want spices. All right, now I will build a bazaar, which is where I'm going to have a town settled. I guess actually I want the town way over here. Maybe, you know what, I should have built my dock right there. That would have been a lot smarter. All right, so I'm going to build a chain of Oriental market buildings here. They'll all be useful at some
One
point.
of your plants has stopped producing goods.
There. And we'll go ahead, we'll build one more right here. And then our actual town. Of course, we're going through most of our supplies. So at this point, what I'm going to do is set up my first trade route. The trade route screen, you can see the whole area, the whole region. So create a new route. This is going to be I don't know what to call it, I guess. We'll just call it based on towns. Goldford to Askabad. Right, so we're going to add these 2 warehouses, and we're going to say in Goldford, pick up as much wood and as many tools as you can. Bring it to Ashkabad, and where you're going to drop off as much wood and as many tools as you can. And while this is not going to be relevant yet, we're just going to set up for the future. While you're here, also pick up as many spices as you can, and then drop them off back home. Now, what will happen at some point, actually, is I will end up with more wood and tools here than I need to use, but then they'll stay on the boat, and then when the boat comes here and picks it up, it will stop taking all of my tools at once. So it'll sort of auto-correct itself. It's not particularly sophisticated, but it will work. And there you go. There's the ship. Automatically going to be working its trade route. Yeah, you can see it on the map, what it's doing. And that is a little bit less work for me. Now, we are going to set up some farms. Now, where's my spice? Right here. Oh, I can't get it yet. I need 145 nomads. It's just like unlocking things with the peasants and whatnot. I am going to need a functional town here to start unlocking things. So I'm going to use the same sort of placement style I had working so well in my other town. But I'm going to do it right over here. Whereas the peasant houses require 2 wood, the nomad buildings require 1 wood, 1 tool. Actually, a little more expensive to build, effectively. And we're just going to get them started. Try to increase our population. I think these guys contribute taxes as well. But we are now out of wood, and I'm getting pop-ups, so let me go and log out. Okay, we're back. So, yeah, the town is getting set up. We're basically waiting for a shipment of wood at this point. We've got plenty of wood and tools over here. So that's good. In fact, we have an excess of wood. Our lumberjack huts are not producing anything because they're full of wood. They're not getting picked up because our warehouse is 100% full on wood. What? Oh, well, they were, but the boat just left with all the wood. But what I was going to do is spend, which I can't right now because it literally just took all my wooden tools, but that'll come in pretty quick. I'm going to upgrade my warehouses and add some more storage capacity because right now they can only store 40 tons of any one good, and that's not what we want. But let's take a quick look at the metal sources. We've got 9 iron ore, 14 coal, 5 iron, so I'm getting the feeling at this point that I could build a second iron smelter without any trouble here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that, but I'm going to put them somewhere else. I've sort of... Well, no, actually, I can keep going down here. Okay, let's do that. Really, it's tight, and I guess I am being supplied by 2 warehouses here, so it's not the end of the world. Why do they look different? Oh, I guess they're just rotated to each other. Alright. Road this way. Let's build another iron smelter. And I don't have enough tools to build my tool workshop. The irony's not lost on me, so I could wait for that to finish, but I'm going to rush it by buying some tools here.
Very well.
And most likely some of the tools are being used by my houses here to upgrade. What are they complaining about? No food, not enough fish. Our population is too big for the 1 fish farm to support it, so I'm going to go ahead and put in a second one. Now, I don't have to put it here, actually. There's plenty of reasons I might want to build it on another coast somewhere, just to spread out the workload and not overextend my... in fact, let's do that. Not make my dock area down there too crowded, because I'm going to want to expand it quite a bit later on. There we go. So, wow, that's pretty nasty, because if they became really unhappy, they don't have enough drink, they don't have enough clothes, they don't have any amusement, these people might actually turn to crime and start to riot. And that is not good. I don't think I've got enough to build my tavern. No, not enough tools. Alright, that's less than great, actually. I've put myself in a bad position here. I should, maybe, part of it as I wasn't paying attention, part of it is left the game running while I was dealing with Steam. I feel quite foolish. I'd really like the tool workshop to be up and running, because I'm going to need more tools. If I build anything else, it's just going to steal my tools that I would like to use for the tool workshop itself. I need... Where's my other ship? You there. Come here, we're going to buy some tools from these places. First from the Sheik, and then from Lord Northberg, and then we will bring them home, because we need more, and we've got lots of money.
Don't be shy. You've earned a reward for your exceptional exploits.
Excellent, for having 1,000 people. Good, but my people are starving and thirsty. So, it's not that great, actually. Come on, ship! Move faster! Actually, I can fast forward, I forgot. Just by holding down the plus.
It's always a pleasure to see you here. Are you interested in precious items? Good. It's a deal.
Let's go here. Room. We got our tools delivered. Okay, so we will very quickly build another tool workshop here. What? No! Damn you! That's the problem. You, come here. Drop that shit off. Shit, come steal all of the tools. just doing what it's been ordered to, but it is not working out for me right now. Alright. Now. Another tool. In fact, we've got enough to build one more, and then we'll use the rest of the tools to set up another cider farm, which we will probably do right here. I think that would be quite peachy keen. So we don't want to encroach on the woodworker too much. But something like that should work nicely. Voila. And actually we'll use some good roads again, because we do have an excess of stone. It costs money, but it'll be worthwhile. And I misclicked. So like that. And we may as well, let's check the hemp situation here. We've got no hemp, no clothes, so we will need an extra hemp farm to keep up with demand as well. Which I'm going to tuck in. No, that won't work at all because of that and that. So let's pull it back a little bit and go here-ish. It should be nice. I feel like it's not the tightest possible configuration. It looks a little wonky, but that will work okay. There, more hemp to supply the clothier. Right, metals. So this is the metals for the map. So you can see all the milestones you've reached. You can play on a single map for a really, really long time.
The Council of Ten thanks you.
Oh, thank you for the tools. And this ship, and this ship, right.
Welcome. I'd be delighted to... Let's shake on it.
Right, okay, that's fine. You go over here, because we need to babysit this island. This is our primary concern. The nomads we will develop over time. Nomads have lots of supplies over here, so let's get kicking here. They're almost maxed. So we
The Sultan will allow you to construct these buildings.
We need a date farm to keep these guys going. So this is fertile land. So we will build a couple of date farms here. Let's see what we can do with the field placement. There we are. Oh, we can actually fit 5 fields, so let's do that. And I'm going to go ahead and build a second date farm, even though I won't need it for a little while. Mostly because if I don't do it, I'll probably just forget, and then we'll have starving people. It's actually going to be kind of tough to fit this all in here.
My appointment to Grand Vizier is an exceptional honor for me. The Sultan may be young and full of energy, but he still values an old man's advice.
There we are. And we'll try to cram in as many fields as we can. I don't think we'll get all 5 going. Or maybe we will. There we are. Dates! So, we've got to get our population up here going, which will happen once we get enough food going in. I'm going to let the production kick in a tiny little bit. Meanwhile, at home, people are finally... They still would like some amusement, so let's drop that down for them. Since we've been waiting forever, we should have enough goods. Yep. Bam. Good, good. And build some houses. Voila. So hopefully these guys will get their entertainment. We'll see what happens road-wise. If need be, maybe I can go around. If they actually have to pathfind their way around, that's going to be quite terrible. But I think they won't actually need to be able to walk there in any convenient manner. And one would imagine they could just walk through the marketplace. I don't know if that's actually a capacity, a capability they have. We'll see. I can probably get the ship running again. It's going to do a